In the name of Almighty Allah, the most merciful and compassionate, hello ladies and gentlemen, I hope all of you are doing well, safe and sound and have a great time with your noble families. به نام خداوند بخشنده و مهربان احترامات خدا خدمت یک از خانمان واقعا که اینجا تشریف دارن صدای من میشنون تقدیم میکنم. آرزو میکنم همه تان صحت سلامت باشین و اوقات خوب و خوش را در کنار فامیل های شریف نجیبتان سپری کنین. Based on the schedule today in this video, I'm going to talk about the fourth, fifth and sixth challenges and solutions based on the reading skill. مطابق به تقویم یا تقسیم اوقات درسی ما امروز بحث خود روی چالش ها و راه حل های چهارم، پنجم، ششم مرتبط به مهارت خوانش بحث خواهیم کرد. Let's move on to the second slide, and the second slide is elaborating here the fourth challenge and their solutions. عزیزانم سلاید دومی ما در رابطه با چالش چهارم ما و همچنان بعضی از راه حل هایی که در آنجا وجود دارد برای شما عزیزانم میرساند. Challenge 4. There is too much information to remember. معلومات بسیار زیادی از در این پسیج. I don't know which information should I memorize, which information is relevant and irrelevant. این معلومات کدامش مهم است، کدامش با ربط است، کدامش به مرتبط یا نامرتبط است. Solutions, right how? Don't worry about remembering every detail from the passage. نیاز است تمام جزئیات یک متن بفهمی. In the reading section, the passages will always appear on the right side of the screen while you answer the questions. The paragraph that the question is based on will be marked with an arrow. او پاراگراف که مربوط به سوال می شود یک تیر زده می باشد در اونجا. And you will be able to scroll through the paragraph as you answer the question in order to find any information you may need. و بسیار آسانی پایین بالا scroll down میتونی کرده. Solution number 2. On your scrap paper. شما در اوراق باطلیتان create a quick outline of the passage. یک مسوده یا با اصطلاح ادبیات کوچه بازاری چتن‌نویس که میگیم. شما میتونین که یک مسوده اولیتانم طرح کنین در اونجا. Just because you have to access to the passage while you answer the questions doesn't mean that it's not helpful to write down notes in the certain instances. For example, به طور مثال while you skim the passage وقتی که شما یک مرور اجمالی میکنین روی یک متن you can create an outline of basic points in the reading. نکات بسیار اساسیش بیرون نویس کنین. You should try to use abbreviation strategies. شما از راهبردهای خلاصه سازی یا خلاصه نویسی استفاده کنین. Use سمبل های استفاده کنین. Numbers and abbreviated notes و یادداشت‌های مختصر شده. So you don't spend too much time writing your outline. نیاز نیست که وقت بسیار زیادتان به خاطر خاک سازی سپری کنین. Then پس از آن you can use this outline as a quick reference while you answer the question. و میتونین این خاکه یا مسوده تان به حیث یک مرجع بسیار قوی در حین جوابات سوالاتان ازش استفاده کنید. The outline does not need to contain all the details from the passage. نیاز نیست همه جزئیات در خود مشمول باشد. That it should contain the main ideas, ایده‌های اصلی which can be helpful when answering nearly all the questions type. تا که شما را کمک کنه تمام سوالاتی که ازتان پرسیده میشود راجع به پسیج جواب بدید. See blue for a simple outline for a reading passage. This outline is based on the passage on page 23. This is an outline. یک خاکه است. Okay. The passage is about the Wrt Challenges. Wrt Challenges was a writer, یک نویسنده است. I think he's an American writer or a British writer. Age of Wrt Challenges, answer was partners, two theories about the created Wrt Challenges. First theory is about the Australian Aborigines. Australian Aborigines means اهالی یا استرالیا تبال یا اهالی بومی استرالیا. Similar to Aboriginal artwork, the first human and Ost here, so this is a place. Human migration studies and canoes, animals and paintings. So this is a template how to take and how to create an outline through using abbreviation and main points. Note that while the outline is very brief, it still contains most important ideas from the passage. Furthermore, علاوه بر این, the outline reflects the basic organization of the passage, which would be especially helpful for the table completion or passage summary questions که شما را خصوصا در دو سوال اخیری که در ریدینگ میخوانیم کمکتان میکنه. Regardless of what questions type you're working on, بدون در نظر گرفتن از اینکه نوعیت کدام سوال است. By writing this information down you may find that you understand the basic idea of passage better and remember them more clearly. شما را کمک میکند این اوتلاین این که معلومات بسیار مختصر به حافظه بسپارین. Solution: write down keywords and ideas as you read the questions and answer options. همزمان که میخوانید some keywords in the triangle of information. شما را گفته بود بعضی از واژه ها را در مثلث از معلومات. What's triangle information? Question, passage, answer option. سوال، متن و گزینه های جوابات. اینا چی هستن؟ Triangle of information. برای میگن که مثلث معلومات. Some people find it helpful to highlight keywords while they read. However, هر چند که on the day of the test روز امتحان you will get you'll be able to highlight any portion of the text on the computer screen. Instead, you can use your notepaper to write down any keywords that will help you remember important ideas from the questions or answer the options. Then passes on. You can refer to your list of keywords and quickly scan for them in the reading passage. وقتی که واژه‌های کلیدی بیرون‌نویس کردی، می‌خواستی سوال امتحان مثلا جواب بدی، می‌تونی به بسیار آسانی همین واژه‌های کلیدی را پیدا کنی. You could find it in the passage and establish connections between keywords in the question, keywords in the passage, and keywords in the answer options. Thank you. Challenge 5. Challenge پنجم. I have a hard time telling the difference between major supporting details and minor facts. This question may raise many times. The vast majority of the students asking me in the TOEFL IBT classes, the certified TOEFL IBT همیشه از ما پرسان میکنن that sir, how could we distinguish between supporting details or minor facts or major details or minor details? چگونه ما تفکیک میان معلومات کلی و جزئی را داشته باشم؟ So here is the solution راه حل در اینجاست. Try to understand the rule of details in the passage. اول جزئیات ببینید که نقشش چی است. By understanding how the details that you were confused about related to the ideas in the passage, ارتباطی که پیدا کردی, you will be able to sort the major details from the minor details. اینجاست که شما میفهمید که معلومات کلی کجاست و جزئی در کجا هستن. Use the steps in the table below to start understanding the rules of details in a passage. اینجاست چند مرحله 4 مرحله برای شما میگه و شما را میفهماند که چگونه شما بتونین جزئیات نقشش بفهمین و کاتگوری کنین. Steps for differentiation between major supporting details and minor facts. مراحل ایجاد تمیز یا تفاوت میان معلومات کلی و جزئی. Step 1. Skim the first paragraph to find the topic sentence. Topic sentence or sentence that express the main topic of a passage or a paragraph. Regardless of the passage type or organization style of the passage, بدون از اینکه شما نوعیتش بفهمید, its comparison, contrast, pros and cons, argumentative, description, narration. Alright? Each reading will have a major point that is trying to make هر متنی که در هر شیوه باشه برای شما یک معلومات کلی را در اول میده. The introduction will usually provide a brief background of main topic and then present a topic sentence that summarize the main points of the passage. Introduction برای ما شما یک معلومات کلی و پیش زمینه‌ای برای ما در رابطه با موضوع اصلی افاده میکند و با ارائه جمله اصل موضوع تمام نکات مهم در او خلاصه سازی میکند. So read the first sentence of the paragraph which is topic sentence. Step 2. Skim the body paragraphs to find the topic sentence for each paragraph. حالا در اینجا یک سوال است که من همه بادی پاراگراف ها رو چطور زودتر بخورم؟ It's time consuming. وقتم از یای وقت است. The topic sentences are usually located with the first 2 or 3 lines of the body paragraphs. It means read the first or the 2 first lines of the body paragraph. اول یا جمله اولی یا جمله دومی هر body paragraph ها بخونین. Not the whole. تمامش نخونین. By locating the topic sentence, you can start to understand what main argument of the passage is and how the author has organized the flows of the ideas. What do I mean by flow of the ideas? ریخت مفکوره ها را معنا میده. Flows of ideas divide. It's a part of logical division. Excuse me. یک بخشی از دلایل یک بخشی از logical division تقسیمات منطقی مفکوره ها است. Flows idea منظورش از ریخت ایده ها است. Is there is cohesion or cohesive? آیا ارتباط منطقی میان جملات در یک پاراگراف وجود دارد. Originality یا معلومات کلی در تمام چیز دارد. You could understand the flow of the ideas through transition expressions and transition words. Transition words connect sentences, connect ideas within a paragraph, but transition expressions, they connect two paragraphs. Step 3. Once you have located the topic sentences and the main point of the passage is clear to you, وقتی که شما جمله اصل موضوع و نکات مهم یک متن فهمیدین, quickly review the details that you answer about. Again, when you review details, make sure you scan passage for keywords associated with those details in order to save time. فقط کلید پیشان بعض از واژه‌های کلیدی باشد که در اونمون جزئیاتی که نمیفهمی اونمون باشه. Step 4. When you read a sentence containing a detail you answer about, ask yourself the following question. وقتی که یک جزئیات میخوانین و مطمئن نمیباشین این سوال ازتان کنین. If you were to leave out the particular detail, اگر امی معلومات مشخص شده را شما اگنور چشم پوشی کنید, would the main point of the passage weakened? آیا موضوع اصلی متن ما را ای ضعیف میسازه ای کار ما یا نه؟ If the answer is yes, اگر بله بود جواب, the detailed question is probably a major detail. متوجه باشین که جزئیات کلی است. On the other hand, if leaving out the detail would not majorly change or weaken the main point of the passage, اگر حذف از چشم پوشی از بعضی از جزئیات باعثی نمی شود که معنای موضوعات مهم تغییر بده یا ضعیف بسازش, then the detail is a minor fact. این معلومات یا این معلوماتی که شما میبینید کلی نیست بلکه جزئی است. Challenge 6. None of the answer options feels right. 4 گزینه‌ای که برای من داده شده هر 4 از این غلط است. This is a bold challenge. یک چالش است that always the students ask me. Usually they ask me. آن از من میپرسند that sir, none of them are correct. هیچ کدام از اینا درست نیست. What's the nature of these 4 questions? All answer options here. Solutions رای حل ها. Familiarize yourself with the question types and skills required to answer what you want. First of all, you have to read the question and you have to understand which question types are there. Do you know why? How should you know? چه قسم شما باید بدونید؟ In each question there are indicators. اشاره کننده ها وجود دارد، دلالت کننده ها وجود دارد, like a transition. For example, what can you infer from this passage? So this infer is a golden word. Infer اینجا یک واژه اطلاعی است که برای ما شما میرسونه. It's an indicator to tell us تا که برای ما بگه the type of the question. Now we have سوالا. On the reading section there are 10 possible question types. By learning which skills each question type test, you will better understand what to look for in a correct answer, which would help improve your intuition about correct answers. Study the quick guides for each question type located at the beginning of each lesson. در شروع هر درسی که ما شما داریم یک چیز به نام quick guides یا راهنمایی بسیار مختصر ما برای شما میفرستم و در اونجا نوعیت سوال گفته می شود, indicators دلالت کننده ها میشه گفته می باشد, the nature of the question طبیعت سوال گفته می باشد, and also answer options و گزینه های جوابات. Solution number 2. Understand how correct answer options are created. While the correct answers on the reading section will vary in many ways, قسمی که سوالات درست چگونگیش از مورد استفادهش متفاوت می باشد. Remember that one common feature of correct answer option is the rewording of key information. یکی از ویژگی های خصوصی یک پاسخ درست همیشه اینجا نشته کرده rewording, منظورش از است که rephrase است. rephrase یعنی reword منظورش in here means paraphrase. It conveys the same meaning with another literature. معنا همون معناست لیکن با یک ادبیات دیگر استفاده می شود. Alright? A correct answer option will always contain key information that you have read in the passage. However, the information is typically mixed up so that the correct answer option doesn't use the exact wording. Remember, when we have rewording, when we have exact wording, if the answer option contains exact wording, it's not correct. It's incorrect, it's mind diversion. It's a kind of digression technique in order to divert your mind from the reading. In the other words, the correct answer option will include paraphrased. What do I mean by paraphrase? Information from the reading passage. Paraphrase, it means convey the same meaning with a little changing, syntactical changing, grammatical changing. Paraphrase, it means use the synonyms, the antonyms, and use your own literature. ادبیات خود استفاده کنیم. Information in answer option may be paraphrased. حالا اینجا برای شما میگم که چطور معلوماتی که در یک متن است how it paraphrased in the answer options در گزیده های جوابات چگونه اینا چی شدن؟ دوباره نویسی شدن. 1. Changing out keywords using synonyms. واژه های کلیدی را مترادف استفاده میکنه. What is synonym? Synonyms are words that are similar in the meaning. For example, bookstore, bookshop. Including general information about a concept that is described in detail in the passage. General information. 3. Changing the voice of information from active to passive or vice versa. It means passive to active. The passive voice is formed by using verb plus be plus past participle. Past participle, it means the third form of the verb. For example, go, went, gone. To practice recognizing paraphrase the information, as اینکه شما اگر if you don't have sufficient information about the art of paraphrasing, هنر از این دوباره نویسیده. Complete an activity in the reading section of this book. در این کتاب برای شما و یک بخشش paraphrase است میآید. Then try to identify paraphrase types used in some of the answer options. نوعیت از این paraphrasing بفهمید. This may help you improve your ability to recognize correct and incorrect answer. این شما را کمک میکند که پاسخهای درست و نادرست درک کنید. Last solutions. Use a process of elimination. روند شناسایی جوابات غلط و جواب درست. A process of elimination involves reading each answer option carefully and eliminating answer options that are incorrect. Okay, in the process of elimination, remember, you have to understand the 3 or 4 nature of incorrect answer options. 3 یا 4 خواص دارد جوابات غلط ما. It's not that it's only false. No. Mind diversion, irrelevant, contradict, not mention. 4 type داره. چی؟ 1. Maybe this incorrect answer option is mind diversion. انحراف ذهنی است. 50%, 80% is correct. 80% درست است. But they manipulate, they manipulate some portion. They add a particle or they omit a particle. یک چیز کوچک میتونن حذف کنن یا اضافه کنن, or they just make possible to impossible, add a prefix or suffix in order to change the meaning of the words. This is called manipulation. That's correct, and this is mind diversion. The second question type, which is incorrect, the second nature is false. It's totally false. All right, you understand? It's contradict with the passage. در تضاد است در با متن که میخوانیم, because it's contradict with the information in the passage. So the second. 3. So number 1 is mind diversion. Number 2, totally false or contradict. Number 3, irrelevant. بربط است. It is correct. It may be a detail, میتونه یک جزئیات باشه, but it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant based on the information that ask you and the answer options. آن چیزی که شما را گزینه های جوابات خواسته است بربط است. Alright? So remember about these of nature of the incorrect answer options. Typically, you can eliminate answer options that contains number 1, information that contradicts the facts and details presented in the passage. So contradicted, it means opposites with the passage. Number 2, information that does not answer the question, irrelevant. The exact wording from the passage. عین شکل از passage بر شما میاره. Remember, the correct answer typically paraphrase information from the passage. So an answer option that includes same wording is probably incorrect because it's mind diversion. انحراف ذهنی بر شما میده. Alright, dear student, this was a little information about the 4th, 5th and 6th challenges and solutions. I hope you enjoyed from watching the video. If any questions springs in your mind, so please do not hesitate. Share with me. Have a nice time. Bye bye.